got 6 exercises today, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds rest. And we run through it in a circuit style. So we'll run through all of them once, then twice, then 3 times. And I'll show them again if need be, and before we start all of them. So today, I think, yeah, all we need are some dumbbells. If you've got them, if you don't have dumbbells, just something that you can hold on to just to add a little bit of weight if you wish. And then we'll just need a pillow for when you're squeezing your knees together. Okay, so first exercise, just going for the good old squats, but we're going nice and slow on the way down, 3 seconds, and then coming back up. Nice and slow on the way down, really controlling through that movement like you're sitting back down into a chair. Just going as low as you comfortably can, and then coming back up. So just going to have a little bit more tension on the legs as you're going down. Next, holding onto some dumbbells, and then you're going to start with them by your side. So we're doing like a bicep curl, but instead of having your palms away from you, you're going to have your palms towards you, so your thumbs are sort of facing in the direction you are. And then you're going to bicep curl up, and then same positioning, then shoulder press up. So it's a similar movement that we've done, but just slightly different hand positioning. So we're just targeting some slightly different muscles. And so if you want to hold on to some water bottles or some books or something, whatever you have access to. And then next exercise will be on the ground. So hopefully it doesn't blur up. So we're going to have legs up and hands up here. And I want you to engage your core holding that position. Then if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can lower one leg down to the ground like that, or you can go further out like that. What I want you to focus on is keeping the core nice and engaged and the back flat along the ground, so you don't arch through the back as the leg goes out. And I'll remind you guys as we get back into that exercise. Next one, still on the ground. And then if you want to grab your pillow or cushion or something, we've done this one before, squeezing together as you lift up. So actively squeezing. So you're going to get the inner thigh muscles and the glute muscles as well. Then next one, you can either stay on the ground because we're going to do push-ups again, or you can go up to the wall and do some wall push-ups like that. Again, completely up to you. And then last one, into some calf raises, and apologies, it might be a little hard to see, but I'll try and stand as far away as I can. Going up onto your toes. So calf raises, essentially just going up onto your toes and controlling back down like that. Okay. Does that all make sense? Are there any questions before we get started? Good to go? Cool. All right, I'm just going to mute everyone. If you have a question, just unmute yourself or pop something in the chat. Okay, so we're going to start with squats. Nice and slow and controlled on the way down. Okay, let's go. 45 seconds. $15 seconds in. Nice and slow and controlled. Really feel the tension build up in the legs. And then shoot yourself up. Good. Less than 15 to go. Good. So it should be feeling front of your thighs and into your glutes as well. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Grabbing onto your dumbbells. So then in that position where your thumbs are facing in the direction you are, bicep curl to the weights to the shoulders, and then press them up. All right, off we go. Try and be nice and engaged with your core, so try not to swing too much with your body, especially as you start to fatigue. And then when you're pressing up, keep the core engaged so you don't arch through your back too much. To the shoulders and then push them up to the sky. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, so the next one is going to be on the ground. So this one's called the dead bugs. So imagine you've sprayed a poor bug, and that's your starting position here. And then if you want, could lower one leg at a time. Don't let your lower back arch and lift up off the ground. So I want you to keep the core nice and tight. We'll get started in just a few seconds. All good. All right, we'll get started in 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. So obviously moving those legs makes things a little bit more challenging for you. I don't want you to feel this into your lower back. I want you to feel it's all into your core here. Good, just at halfway now. Good, just less than 10 to go now. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. So staying on the ground there, grab a cushion or something that you're going to squeeze between your thighs. Good. And so as you're actively squeezing whatever you're using, you're squeezing your glutes to lift your hips up into the air whilst keeping the feet on the ground. All right, off we go. And really feel like you're squeezing your glutes to drive those hips up rather than lifting through your lower back. If you start to feel your lower back towards the end of the movement, just means you're probably going a little bit too high and starting to use that lower back. 15 seconds to go. Good, last little bit, nice and controlled. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. So then either staying on the ground again, going into your push-ups. So you can either do your push-ups on your hands and feet, hands and knees, or you can go up to a wall, onto a bench. That's going to get progressively easier as the positions as I was explaining. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Same again, having the hands sort of come in a bit wider than the chest, and sort of level kind of nipple line. Good, and then keeping those hands on the walls as you're doing them, and so you're keeping that tension in there. Good. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, so now standing up, going into our calf raises. If you want, you can have sort of something by your side, whether it's a table, chair, just to use as a bit of balance support. Make sure it's just nice and sturdy. Okay, off we go, calf raises. So shooting up high as you can onto your toes, and then control yourself on the way down. Don't let yourself just collapse down. And feel like you're pushing the balls of your feet down into the ground as you're driving that heel up the back of your leg. That'll really get the calves working. And Susan, obviously just going with what works for you. If you want to do them seated, you can as well. So it's not too painful for you. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Good, first round done. Grab a quick drink. Feel free to unmute yourself if you have any questions. Cool. All right. Let's get started onto the second round. So into the squats. If you wanted, you can hold on to some weight to make it a little bit more challenging, just a little bit heavier for you. Just holding that weight in front of your chest there. All right, off we go. Nice and slow and controlled down into those squats. Keeping your chest as upright as you can, feet flat on the ground. Just imagining you're sitting back down into that chair. Good. Want a nice, slow 3-second count on the way down and then back up. 15 seconds to go. Everyone's looking pretty good. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Good. So either grabbing other dumbbells or the same dumbbells, going into those bicep curls and shoulder press, starting with the thumb facing in the direction that you are. Okay, off we go. Good, again, keeping the core nice and engaged. Try not to swing too much for momentum. Really use those biceps and then drive through the shoulders to lift the weights up. Nice work. Last little bit here. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. So the next one's into the dead bugs. So again, up in that position, lowering that leg down, and then yeah, of course you can add the arm movements as well if you want. All right, off we go. Good. So as that leg and arm as well, if you're using it, get further away, a lot more pressure and need for the core to work, so don't lose it. Don't lose that movement into your lower back. Halfway. That's looking good from what I can see. Good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. So staying on the ground there, grabbing onto your cushion. All right, off we go. 15 seconds in. Nice. Again, keeping the core engaged, but really squeezing the glutes. Squeezing that cushion together. 15 seconds to go. Nice. Hi, Sonia. Just 3, 2, and 1. Nice. So next one's going to be push-ups, Sonia. So either you can do them on the ground, on the bench, hands and knees, however you like. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. Just over 15 seconds in. Keep the core tight here as well. Try not to let the hips sort of drop down too far. We've got 15 seconds to go. Nice, last little bit here. Keep pushing. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Last one for this round is the calf raises. So if you want to have something by your side just to have a bit of balance support, then going up onto your toes and controlling yourself back down. All right, off we go. Nice. And remember, yeah, pushing through the balls of your feet, feeling like you're driving the heels up the back of the leg, really squeezing the calf muscles. Nice. 15 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Second round done. Grab a quick drink if you need. Nice. All ready to get into the third one? Yeah, cool. So, Sonia, next one's going to be some squats. You can hold onto a weight if you want, but the focus is really slow and controlled. So really slow 3-second count and then back up. Slow 3-second count and then back up. All right, off we go. Good, going as low as you comfortably can. Really feeling like you're sitting back down into a chair. Feeling like the quads, so the front of the thighs and your glute muscles are the ones driving this movement. Nice. Last little bit here. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, so next one, Sonia, if you've got 2 dumbbells, I'm going to have them by your side there. Bicep curl and then shoulder press. So starting with the thumbs facing in the direction you are, bicep curl to there, and then shoulder press up. Okay, off we go. So then, yeah, if you just swap halfway through with the dumbbell, yeah. Nice, keeping the core nice and tight. Got 15 seconds to go. Try not to swing with too much momentum. Don't arch your lower back as you go into the shoulder press. Really drive through the shoulders here. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so next one. Dead bugs on the ground here. You're going to keep your core nice and tight and engaged. holding that position. And then if you want to make it more challenging, you can lower one leg down to the ground. Keep the core nice and tight though. Don't lift your lower back up off the ground. Okay. Nice, you got 15 seconds in. Nice and controlled with the movements if you are moving the legs. As you fatigue, keep that core tight. Keep focused on the exercise, otherwise it will go into your lower back. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. So staying on the ground there, grabbing your cushion. And you're going into some glute bridges, but then also squeezing a cushion or a pillow, whatever you've got, together. So you're getting a bit of glute and a bit of inner thigh action. All right. 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. Good. 15 seconds in. Actively squeezing that cushion in between your legs. Get the inner thighs, but keep those glutes active as well. 15 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. So staying there, either going into push-ups on your hands and knees or hands and feet. Or you can go up against a wall, however you've been doing them. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, guys. Just approaching halfway now. Good. Keep that core engaged here as well. Pushing that floor or that desk away hard as you can. Last little bit here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Then lastly, into some calf raises. Last one here. All right, off we go. Do it again, really pushing the balls of your feet down into the ground, driving the heel up the back of the leg. If you need that balance support, by all means, go for it. Nice, halfway. Last little bit here, 10 seconds. Keep it controlled on the way down as well. Don't lose the strength. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Good stuff, guys. Another week down. Very well done.